We are 1 week, well, less than a week now. It's Sunday. San Antonio is 6 days away.
Yeah.
The indoor season feels super long because it really is a lot longer if you think about it. It's like 3 months from the time the first show and stuff happens. It's like from early February to mid-April, 2.5, 3 months for most groups. Drum Corps now is like 5 weeks for some groups and you're done.
Well, and like you're getting more continuous shows on the summer versus indoor.
Mm-hmm.
You only get them on the weekends, and sometimes like the super regionals are spread out and stuff. So it does feel like it's longer in between just the action, which is nice about the summer. You're kind of getting 2-3 shows a week.
Yep. You blink. As a spectator, for sure, I'm sure the day-to-day grind still feels intense for the membership, but as a spectator, you blink and it's like end of July, Allentown's happening, and you're like, didn't they just have their first show like a week ago? It's crazy. But we're watching Spirit of Atlanta today. We liked them last year under it's Adam. What was his last name? Say it again.
Weinken.
Thank you, Weinken. I really got to start looking names up and stuff before we start doing these in the future. But
or you could just remember. I'm just kidding.
Well, not all of us have an elephant brain like you, Evan. All right. We're the two hosts of the Aged Out Podcast. Everybody, Michael Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
All the links to support us in whatever way you want to. AgedOutPodcast.com. Aged Out Fundamentals playlist. The links to all that stuff in the video description. Comment, like, subscribe, share. And then today's video is from Night Block Media. They do a lot of filming primarily around, I think, like the Georgia, Tennessee area, that kind of stuff. Because if you look at their videos, it's a lot of groups that are based around that from indoor, and then like spirits around there. And so if you want to see that content, check their channel out. Go subscribe. They're only at about 600 subscribers right now. So help them get to 1,000. It's a big milestone.
Yeah. I would bet he may, if he's down there in that area, be filming for the Atlanta regional, so that'd be some good content.
Definitely. He or she, actually, we don't know what the team is, so
yeah,
just to
true.
clarify.
That's very valid.
All right, let's switch and watch this video. We were fans of Spirit last year, big fans of him this year again. Adam and his team are doing a great job. Let's just jump in and see what's going on.
Yeah, I have not watched all of this. I sampled some of it.
I sampled to set up, but I haven't seen the whole thing either.
So. Pilot. Great ensemble.
Great roll with no tap roll.
Yeah, bass filling in there.
Minus the
flat line
run.
acting as the punch during the bass run stuff.
It's very
good
vertical.
Opening statement.
Very top to bottom written phrase too. Keep kind of keeping that groove throughout this whole phrase really well.
Flam tap action. Ooh,
Great switch to the speedo roll. Yeah. Great job feeling the space.
Yeah, good control. Not and just good individual double stops like coming down at the same time. Easy to flam those.
I'm gonna pause because there was really good bass run leading into that phrase.
Yeah, they were doing the bass run in the background and then the flat line again, just doing the punches for the big accented moments.
I'd be really curious to see and hear what's going on in the full show, because it was a very dense vertically written phrase between the three sections. There wasn't a lot of segmental writing. It was very full battery. I'd imagine the core was probably, or it was a feature for them. I don't know. We'll see.
I haven't seen this show in the field.
I haven't either. Yep.
Nice
good
lead
little bass
in
lead
with the
in.
bases.
Great flam control at the edge. I'm gonna stop because I don't know if we've pointed this out in a long time. If we have,
yeah.
It already requires a lot more control and awareness to play clean when you're out at the gut edge or the front edge, whichever one. But then you add that grace note element to it. You really will hear if you all are not interpreting the flams the same way, out at the edge and the super articulate tight part of the drum head.
Yeah, for me, what I always found, mentally that helped me play a little bit more consistent at the edge, because the tension is higher. Obviously, it's closer to the lugs where the tension is that I would have to shift like my fulcrum pressure a little bit from the middle of the hands up to the front to like account for that extra rebound that was out there. So I always felt like if I played something in the middle versus the exact same at the edge, I was having to like just apply a little bit more pressure to control it. Just a personal preference there.
It kind of has the same effect when you hear snare drums that are super dry and reefed. It just exposes everything. That edge will expose inconsistency in rhythmic interp, diddle quality, flam interp. So good on them, because this sounds like pretty good.
On concrete.
This sounds very good. Great crescendo roll.
A lot of good re-attacks. Nice decrescendo.
Yeah, a much more segmental phrase here. More edge. Ooh, going to the halfway point, right back out to the edge.
Like good double stops.
They do. Oh, great bass line underneath all that. It's a walking bass line to support it all. Oh, great interaction between the snares and quads. Hold on.
I feel like this book is already, like, we're 2 minutes in. Definitely a noticeable level up as far as just content and variety of content, and I would say probably difficulty of content from last year.
Yep. A lot of variety going on. Right there.
Yeah.
Quad snare interaction is cool.
Little A-B split.
Then switch to the flam feel, the tripletized feel.
The Swiss.
The bass line's been going nuts under all of this. Still.
Beefy. Oh, good control. Just drop down the pull the rug out. Ooh, that's fast too.
So real quick, before the next fret turn around, there's a little click sticks in. Before we move to the next phrase, I know one of the things we pointed out last year, and I think was Adam there in 23 as well.
Yeah. I think last year was his second year.
Okay,
pretty sure.
It had a very Colin Boston feel to the writing and the approach and the tuning. I think this year you're definitely seeing a divergence from that. There's still elements of overlap there in the style, but you're getting a lot more diversity. I feel like it's just kind of bifurcating off of that type of writing that Colin writes. And credit to Adam for that. But the approach is still kind of that East Coast aggressive, which I like a lot. Obviously, we both do.
I mean,
but just good for them. It's always good to just continue to keep the elements of your like lineage or like history in what you're writing, and then continue to evolve to try new things and change your style where appropriate. So cool. It's cool to hear. Yeah, not bad. Couple inconsistencies rhythmically at occasional parts, but overall pretty good.
Good finish. Yeah.
Really strong
I would also
finish.
be interested to see this whole section with the whole ensemble, like the percussive break. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of a rhythmic shell underneath the cowbell quarter notes.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I did see this on the clip.
It's harder than you think.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's a creative phrase.
Yeah, that's a unique moment. Like, that's kind of one of those things that stands out. In that jump too, going from playing that full roll on the cowbell, that's quite a change in feeling in the fulcrums.
Well, that's what I was going to say overall. The whole phrase going back and forth from a Kevlar snare drum head to a very stiff,
non-responsive
cowbell, and the sound is different for your ears. The feel is different in your hands, and they're going on and off the cowbell repetitively, 1 note, 2 notes, random double stroke here, and back on the drum right away. Takes a lot of control and maturity to do that. So it sounds pretty good. The writing's very creative too, with the HL stuff you were talking about at the beginning.
I did see that actually. Like somebody put a clip on Instagram of them. I think it's with like the low brass, and they're on like the prop. Cool moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
something that stands out too. Nice.
Oh, great passing that back.
Yeah.
And they built it back up one section at a time.
Ooh, good. Tap roll.
Through the...
Nice.
Good spot roll on the quads. Dude, the bass line, they're playing some notes underneath all of this dense writing. Good for them.
Really pushing the engine there. Nice.
Great, tasty.
Yeah, clap for that. Yeah. Little accent trade.
Great roll for the quads. That was sick.
They all look super comfortable too, like the members are well trained. All right, yep.
Came out of the buzz roll pretty well. The approach player to player in every section is really good too, just uniform. Just another big, beefy, vertically written phrase.
Yeah, the approach to the instrument is just very cohesive. I mean, it's gonna lend itself to a lot of good consistency for them down the stretch. That was cool.
Yeah, he's using the cowbell in a lot of really creative ways.
It's not overkill. It randomly comes out, you know, and there's like pockets of it, like you almost forget it's there. Obviously you can see it, but then you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. This is another strong group for them.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at competitively, percussively, or
I don't know what shows they've been at with people. I know they were close to Crown in drums for a couple shows there in early July. We're in mid-July now.
It feels like a finalist. It feels like a finalist level Drumline. Just
100%. I don't know where the core has been finishing around people, but
I'll have to look after.
I think they will, at some shows, pop some numbers here and there. They keep pushing this engine and working hard. There's probably some groups they might beat you wouldn't expect them to beat.
It'll be interesting, like you said, this weekend, San Antonio coming up. First show where everybody's together.
Do we know who's on the field yet?
Yes and no.
Okay, we'll just say no.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm just gonna say no because I don't know what's true and what rumors or what's. So I'm just gonna say no.
We'll just say we don't know yet. When will we should find out midweek, right? They'll tell everybody.
I have no clue when who the panel is. Everybody. It's probably a few days before. I'm assuming whoever's judging it, they know.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Flights wise and stuff like that.
Travel arrangements. But no, big fans of what Spirit's doing again. I think they'll turn heads again this season and punch above their weight class at various times. I don't say that in a derogatory manner. It's just, talent differentials are what they are amongst the top groups, and just it's really cool when you see a core have a percussion section that is probably punching out of the weight class of the core on the aggregate.
Or any section, whether that's
any section.
The guard or the
guard, the horn
brass. I think Scouts Brass have been doing that at some shows. Like a couple shows are like finishing second.
Yeah,
so
it's good stuff. So
yeah.
I think next video after this one's going to be Mandarins, but that might be subject to change. Base 311, Robert Martinez, been putting out some really high quality Mandarin stuff this week, so we'll try and make that happen. But otherwise, after the next video after this one, we'll talk after San Antonio and see how things shook out. So comment, like, subscribe, share, support links are in the description, join Patreon, all that good stuff. We'll see everybody in the next video.
Peace.